But back on topic, Denji is someone who is a hopeless romantic in his own way. He falls in love hard and he falls in love fast because these feelings, these emotions, these sensations that he is getting from Reze isn't something that he was given until now. Even with Makima, there are certain things that he was never even able to experience or explore or even talk to her about because he never felt like he could, or rather Makima never gave him a chance to. But Reze was always like an open door policy. There weren't any conditions in order to have access to Reze, and I think that's one of the key reasons why Denji was gravitating towards her so fast. And Denji even recognizes this too when he actually found himself involuntarily going back to the cafe. He even acknowledges it and says, Makima found my heart for me. My heart belongs to Makima, but my body has other ideas. And I think seeing Denji's openness throughout this very short-lived relationship that he and Reze had, I think Reze, allowed herself to also let her guard down, even though her original objective was to secure the Chainsaw Devil's heart. And I do want to read this part, even though a lot of people do take this as kind of like a funny haha joke thing. But this is very important still. So Denji says, everybody's after my chainsaw heart, but what about Denji's heart? Denji's. Does nobody want that? Huh? And then Reze responds by saying, I do. I meant it when I said I like you, Denji. And the thing is, even though Aki honks the horn and says, you're so gullible, don't listen to the enemy, though yes, that might have been a very comedic element, I believed Reze right there. Maybe that makes me naive, but there are so many things that led up to this moment that she probably wouldn't have let happen if this was all strictly business for Reze. She wouldn't have taught him how to swim. She wouldn't have taken him to the festival. She wouldn't have even allowed him to continuously go to her job like clockwork during lunches just to keep her company. All these things, they're not something that you allow someone to do if your intention is to kill them as soon as possible. So when we are finally at the beach scene after their battle is over with and Reze begins to come clean, saying things like she was manipulating him and everything that she did by, for example, the blushes and, the arm gestures and stuff like that, trying to make her seem vulnerable just to let Denji's guard down and to get him to fall in love with her. Though she claimed that she was doing all of this just to get his heart, I think she was saying that in order to push him away. And not only push him away, but also teach him the